So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of our viewers. So, my name is Corey Millett. I'm the broker and owner of Exit Realty Low Country Group in beautiful North Charleston, South Carolina. I'm also local radio show host, podcaster, award-winning realtor, service connected throughout our industry, guys. I am you. All right. So today I want to share with you what I refer to as the exit experience. So many of you are probably local brokers. Perhaps you are local real estate agents and you're trying to figure out where you fit in inside of the real estate industry. As a nearly 20-year veteran or participant, if you will, practitioner in this market or in this industry, guys, I've seen all types of ebbs, flows, changes, shifts, all those things that make many agents uncertain as to their future within the industry. But I want to share with you where, quote unquote, I found the foundation. See, just like many of you, I was troubled by, downturns in the market, you know, credit score issues, challenges with consumers, purchase price changes and shifts, elevations, then some declines, all kind of things that all kind of give many of us a degree of angst. We're unsure, we're uncertain. And what I was endeavoring for was to build a business, to have a quote unquote solid foundation that we were able to operate from. I was able to operate from. And in turn, what was important to me was to be able to help those around me, those agents that I mentored, those agents that were a part of our company otherwise, to help them to be able to do the same. So I want to share again with you my exit experience. So many real estate companies have a very singular model. All right. And with that, we find that there is oftentimes a big gap or a problem, if you will, that exists within the industry that most do not have a solution to. Many of you may know, maybe this is you, as a individual practitioner or as a practitioner, you find it very difficult to make a living with real estate. As a real estate broker, I'm always challenged with this with the agents that are part of our company, that come and go because they are struggling to make a living in real estate. There's no retirement parties for real estate agents. I mean, how many real estate retirement parties have you been to? I know that I've been to probably none, if maybe just a handful, and that wasn't from or party or gathering or celebration for somebody who was a practitioner. It really and truly was for somebody who might have been a staff member within a company and they retired, and you celebrate them and say, hey, great job, thank you so much for what you've done. But that doesn't exist for real estate agents. I have a running joke that most real estate agents will find themselves, falling over at the closing table trying to get that quote unquote one last deal in. All right. So that isn't the case for many agents. There's also this, the reality, guys, that there is nothing to fill the gap in between closings, because you may have a month where you have 10 closings. You may have a month when you have none. There's nothing that exists to kind of bridge that gap between, a great month and maybe a not so great one. And then another issue or problem that was found on the brokerage side was that there was only one person, typically the broker, who's responsible for growing the company. So we're going to talk today about a solution to all of that. Steve Morris. So my story with Steve kind of goes like this. In 2014, I was very esteemed, honored to serve as president of our local real estate board. And in turn, I met Steve Morris at the NAR National Convention or annual convention in New Orleans. I'd been toying with exploring what I was going to do as far as my business, where I wanted to go, what I, envisioned. And everything that had been done so far was leading me towards finding the better solution. So in 2014, I'm on the convention floor at the expo, the trade show. If you've ever been, that is a magnificent experience, okay? And just so happened to see the exit booth. So I'm pretty close to it. I'm actually on the phone having a conversation. My regional owner recognized me, saw me, made a beeline to me, came over, said, hey, I want to introduce you to someone. He went and grabbed Steve Morris, who is the founder and president, or was at that time the founder and president. Now he is the founder and co-chair of Exit Realty Corp International. So he brings him over to me. Steve comes over to me and he starts, we introduce, hey, I'm Corwin, I'm Steve, about all that good stuff. He starts, a couple of questions, little pleasantries and stuff. And here I am thinking, that's about the end of this. But he didn't move, guys. So when he didn't move, I took liberty and I asked him a very, very pointed and direct question. And I said, Steve, if you don't mind, tell me, where did all this come from? Because I recognized at the time that Exit Realty was a top 10 brand nationwide. It was an international company with offices in Canada, offices throughout the US. And I am asking, how did you get here? Because I was interested to know. And he stood there and he explained to me how he woke up one night and he gave the exact time and had with this epiphany on how to do real estate better. That right there is where Exit Realty Corp International was designed. It was designed in the mind of someone who figured out how to take the best parts of real estate, carve out the worst parts, and interject the better parts of other industries in order to support what it is that we do. So I personally discovered with Exit Realty that this company was built by design. Steve Morris, and he talks about this, our leadership talks about this. We designed a company that cares enough about our agents to personally mentor them, to make them more successful, and then point them in a direction of financial security. Now, the challenge is that not all people want to be assisted or want to follow what they are being instructed, led to. Sometimes, hey, maybe you should consider this. But our company cares enough to design a platform that allows our agents to be more successful by being part of something that is bigger than them. And in turn, by doing so, they benefit from this financially. So, as someone who is in the industry, as someone who is constantly recruited, meaning companies call, individual brokers call in order to tr- to try to convince me to join elsewhere. My observation and direct experience is that most companies just focus on the numbers. It's about getting the highest producing agents in the company and as many agents in the companies as possible. And the reason because of that is, Pareto's law holds true. Typically, a small section of the overall will do the lion's share of the work. We refer to it as the 80-20 rule. So in that situation, it's very difficult for most brokers to focus on the individual agent because they have to focus on growing the entire company, the number of people in the company. So individual agents are lost oftentimes in that situation or in that scenario. So you may ask, well, hey, what's different about Exit? Do we want to grow offices? Yes, we want to grow offices. However, we believe that working first to strengthen each agent makes the team more productive and successful. That allows our agents to help us grow the company. We'll talk a little bit about that here shortly. But understanding first and foremost that strengthening the individual agent, working to get an agent to engage, to work forward, in turn makes the entire company better. That is what's different about Exit Realty. So, the foundation of our company is what we refer to as our formula. So, our formula has pillars, if you will. That's training, branding, technology, our culture. And then the last part, um, which is probably one of the most unique things within our industry, is what glues it all together, is our formula on how we share compensation and bonuses with our associates. So let's start with our training. As an individual broker prior to joining Exit Realty, I understood and knew that the cost for training an agent was high, that the opportunities for training were limited unless you had an unlimited budget. At Exit Realty, we believe in providing the tools for each agent, whether they're rookie or veteran, to become thoroughly trained in real estate sales. What does that mean? Well, it means a lot because we focus on sharing information across our company. We train from within. Our successful brokers, our successful agents share the tools, techniques, tips for how they found success within their own businesses. We also bring in outside trainers to assist our agents in their growth and their development. We catalog these trainings so that if an agent by chance misses a potential training, they have the ability to go back and view that in their resource center and to view all of that information, supporting documents, all those things as well. So, again, we want our agents to be thoroughly trained in how to build their business, how to be successful at real estate. So, these are just a few of the corporate trainers that we have. This is just a few of the corporate trainers that do various programs. We have our path to deliberate creation, performance coaching. Yes, we have a coaching program that's in our training archives and library as well. Creating a win-win, ambassador training, which is a huge program and huge part of what it is that we do to successfully train our agents. Those agents who participate in ambassador training tend to accelerate their sales because they get comfortable speaking to people, being in public settings. They get comfortable telling their story, which helps them to generate and create opportunities that it causes an acceleration to take place within their business. We've also trained our agents on personality types, personality profiles. We have a plethora again of live and interactive training and coaching programs built within our platform. And we've even added this recent one of your secret money maker. Yeah, that was a neat one. So these are all trainings that revolve around what we refer to as your mindset, how to train yourself, how to retrain yourself in order to find success in your real estate business. We offer our associates masterminds. This is done at the corporate as well as at our regional level. Training on our technology. We're going to give you the technology, but we also want you to use it. And we're going to talk a little bit about that in a bit too. You have support at the corporate level as well as at the regional and local level to help you to grow your business. Webinars, conference calls. We've incorporated podcasts as a corporate model as well. There are a number of podcasts on leadership and other things to help you build, grow your business, but also to build and grow yourself. We have regional training and events, as well as we offer in-house training programs and events, meetings, etc. as well. At Exit Realty, we also focus on branding. We believe in providing you with the tools to brand yourself, to help you brand yourself within our company. So, your business within our business, so that you can promote yourself within the marketplace. That will help you generate more of your own leads, your own opportunities for you to advance your real estate career. Exit Realty is the company that truly allows you to have the safety of our umbrella, if you will, as a national brand, as you in turn seek to enhance and promote your individual brand. Whoever you are at Exit Realty, Low Country Group, that is the opportunity that you have. So I'm super excited about that piece because we, with our technology and with our training, assist our agents in being able to do that. It's at your fingertips, the resources for you to do all that you may endeavor to do. So we know and understand that there's three major challenges that agents oftentimes encounter on their road to quote unquote personal branding. One is a lack of consistent branding. Many agents do not focus on making sure that their brand is there. They're not consistent in the marketing and the promotion of it. It is something that happens more so in passing than it does with intent. That's number one. The second part is poor management, not having regular contact with your database. You got to engage your people. Have to. So the people that are in your database have to be engaged by you more often than we may think. Sometimes we think we just send out, we give out, hey, this one time, and that everybody's supposed to remember you and come to you when they're ready to purchase or when they're ready to sell or they otherwise have real estate questions or need assistance. Poor management of your database, not having regular contact or regular engagement with the people that are in your database will also cause you to have difficulty in branding yourself and possibly lead to failure, if you will, in this industry. And then the other part is juggling multiple systems. A lot of agents use this for this and this for this and this for this and this for this. And they have so many different platforms and systems for the things they need to do that need to be consistent within their business that they're not finding success because they don't update this one to reflect what's in this one and so forth and so on. So those are the three major challenges that we oftentimes see that agents have to creating, developing, and, if you will, solidifying their personal brand. We offer solutions to that. So, Exit Promo Shop solves all these pain points by providing beautifully designed marketing pieces, branded drip campaigns, customizable newsletters, and so many more things that are a part of this platform. This is how you, as a real estate professional, are or have the ability to be consistent in your branding, to make sure that your consumers are hearing from you, that they identify with you, so much so that I get this all the time. When people see me, they, oh, you're with Exit. Oh, hey, I saw Exit sign. Hey, I know you. Those kind of things. And oftentimes our associates are astonished by that recognition that comes. Utilize the tools, the technology, utilize and create utilize those things to create the opportunities for yourself to again to enhance and build your brand. So our branding tools are designed to help you to create a definitive presence in the marketplace. I mean, that is your niche, that is your place. And our tools again allow you the opportunity to be able to do so. That is one thing that sets Exit Realty apart. So we also have what we refer to as the Exit Expert Marketing Suite. I like to refer to it as EMS. When you have an emergency, who you're going to call? Usually, you're going to call a medical emergency. You're going to call the EMS, paramedics. Maybe in your place where you are, you refer to them as the ambulance people, whatever it may be. That's who you're going to call. Well, guys, we have an expert marketing suite. So I want you, if you don't mind, I want you to text list with exit to 85377. If you don't have time to do that right now, please write that down. List with exit to 85377. And I want you to pull that video, take a look at it as it explains what our associates have in their toolbox, in their technology to help consumers with the marketing of their property. It is impressive. So please take a look at it. And this is what you get in the palm of your hand, in your pocket, in your bag, on your tablet, your laptop, your desktop, wherever it is. All these things, all these tools, all this technology is available to you to help you grow your business. Now, we've been talking a lot about technology. So at Exit Realty, we believe that technology should be high tech and high touch. It should be on the cutting edge. It should be easy to use. You should know how to use it, and it should give you the ability to remain in constant contact with your database. So, for that reason, because we believe that, we innovate and we build for the human behind the device. All our technology is designed to be user friendly. We make it so that our technology works and integrates with each other. So when you, as an exit associate, are a part of our company, all of your contact information, your entire profile, bio, photo, email, pictures, all those things from place to place to place that it integrates across. So when you design a flyer utilizing Exit Promo Shop, everything pulls over, all your contact information. It's automatically branded to you with our technology. So again, we build and innovate our technology for the human behind the device, not just for the device. Yes, it may work on iPhone. Yes, it may work on Android. However, it also is going to work for you. That is something that we're very, very, very intent on. And it starts with this team right here. These are our technology geniuses. They are like the guys, all right? They creatively work from different perspectives to get to a common solution, which is how do we better serve? How do we better equip our associates for success in the real estate industry? How do we make it easier for them to do business? How do we make them more successful in their business and within their practice? And this is just some of it. So our technology provides our agents with seller guides, buyer guides. These can be presentations. You can print them off or you can have them professionally printed. All of those items branded to you. You also have a mobile app that allows you to connect with consumers and you can share information to them. They can view properties, they can save properties, and you can communicate with them all within a mobile app. So now you, as an exit associate, have a mobile app. Yes. We have smart sign technology, which allows consumers to text to get information about a property. So when you list a property, obviously your phone number, your email address, your name is there. However, consumers today, some of them don't want to call the agent. You know why? Because they don't want you to sell them, right? However, when they text to get the information, the interior pictures and the price of the home, you get their contact information so you can follow up with them. You also have a mobile version of a business card, guys. That is something that you can send to a consumer that a consumer can request. They can contact you via this mobile business card. So many things, guys. You also have a branded agent branded website that highlights and features you as the associate, as the agent. You can customize this website. You can add in information. You can take away information. You can add in your IDX feed for your MLS searches. You can do a number of things to it, guys, to help you to distinguish yourself as the professional, as the agent that people want to work with. And all of this is a part of what you receive being a member, being a part of Exit Realty Corp International. But here's the best part: we teach you how to use it through hands-on technology training. And we do this at the corporate level. We bring it to the regional level. We go through it at the local level. You also have access to webinars and other techinars, both live as well as pre-recorded, to walk you through how to use it. And this young lady right here, Annette Anthony, our vice president of technology formerly, and now the director of corporate engagement, she is the person who puts all of this stuff together to say, hey, we want you to be successful with this. This is what you need to do in order to use it. Here's how you put it all together and make it happen. And you can reach Annette Anthony by texting engage to 85377. Engage to 85377. So, our culture at Exit Realty, we believe in building a team that is supportive and fun. Now, is that hard? Yes. But is it great when it works? Yes. So, we enjoy and encourage each other like a family would, like a good family would. That is a difference in exit that is sometimes not found in other places. We work together. We want to succeed together. We in turn endeavor together and encourage one another because real estate, as many of us know, is hard. I read recently that, there's all these adjectives to explain it. It's fun, it's exciting, it's hard, it's difficult, it's challenging, it's this, it's that. And people with true grit find success within our industry. So if you're someone with true grit, you want to be and need to be around people that are the same, that are uber determined to succeed with their real estate business. So again, we believe in building a team that is supportive and fun so that we can encourage one another to greater success. We do this, number one, by making sure that our leadership is approachable and available. Our CEO and co-chair of Exit Realty has been right in my office, sat in chairs in my office, has directly engaged with agents in my office, is accessible by email or phone to any of our associates. People are available to help from the top down. Everyone in our company has a vested interest in the success of our company and our associates. Everyone is a vested player. This allows us to create a mentoring spirit where agents are more apt to help and assist one another. I see it all the time when agent isn't available for this, isn't available for that. People step in and in turn offer to help. Hey, I'll help you with this show and I'll do this showing for you. There's a culture of caring and sharing that exists there. Exit is a company with a giving heart. That's something that we do because we pledge money to charities and we've created a special program to allow our associates to fundraise and receive a matching contribution from Exit Realty in order to serve our local communities. To date, Exit Realty Corp International has pledged over $7 million to charity. That is huge. At Exit Realty, we also believe in pointing our associates towards true financial security. And we do this by offering them an opportunity to earn more than 100%. While so many companies are just trying to entice and attract agents to get to 100% of their compensation, we have figured out, we put together a plan a long time ago that actually gives our agents the opportunity to earn more than. I've heard it said by a number of industry people, people that I follow, people that you all know. There's really no such thing as a true 100% company. How can it be? Because you have fees, you have costs that are associated maybe with being a part of that company. Wonderful. However, do those companies share with their associates revenues that then allow their agents to make more than? And many of them don't. So what happens when the agent is sick? What happens when their out, perhaps maybe they decide to grow a family. What happens if they want to take time off and travel the world? What happens to their real estate business? What happens to their real estate income? So again, our company focused from the very beginning on giving our associates the opportunity to build and create financial security by offering them an opportunity to earn more than 100%, to follow their dreams so they can create a retirement plan, which you don't hear about in our business. No retirement parties, remember? And also to leave a legacy to their children. We call it the 1075. All right. So answer me this: what is your plan to build your financial foundation? How are you going to secure your retirement? Hmm? Any idea? I mean, first and foremost, in order to do that, you got to earn more than you spend. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to real estate. You got to minimize your recurring expenses. Welcome to life. You got to plan for the foreseeable as well as the special purpose needs that will come up. So that unforeseeable stuff, guys. You got to avoid debt, especially on credit cards. You got to prepare for the unforeseen emergencies. And then once you get all of that stuff done, then you got to start investing so that your money begins to make you money. Because most real estate agents don't have a retirement plan. You don't. So, what are you going to do? Many of you are familiar with the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. So, this is his cash flow quadrant. And as we explain this, we'll talk and we'll as a visual, please understand that where the E and the S is where the majority of people trade their time for money. That is where the majority of our society exists. They're either employed or they're self-employed. And many of us as agents are self-employed. We only see the income that we work for. That's it. If we don't sell a property, if we don't labor, we don't see any revenue. On the other side of the quadrant, you have your business owners and your investors. And on those sides, on that side of the, if you will, the equator, on that side of that, what you find is that people on that side make money from the efforts of either other people or the efforts of their money. So they make money from other people or from investing their money where their money makes money. Which place do you want to be? See, our company gives our associates the opportunity to go from being merely self employed to being true business owners. And as a true business owner, as you are successful in that, then you begin to invest your money and your money begins to make you money on top of the money that is being made in other places by others. That is what our company does. We give our agents the opportunity to be true business owners, to grow, to create, to enhance, to invest revenue, to invest money, guys. Let's change it revenue to money, and in turn create a stable financial future for them and their family. Our unique formula of 10% single level residuals has been powering the dreams of our agents since the mid 1990s. Guys, we have associates in our company who have made several $100,000 in residual income simply by doing what is the most simple thing that I could possibly think of, which is turn somebody on to something that you're turned on to and or that you believe in. These 10% single level residuals, what does that look like? Well, that's simple. What that looks like is the ability for you to travel the world alone or maybe with your family. Maybe you set aside and utilize this income to help put your children or someone through school. Maybe you donate it to charity. Maybe you live out your life happily. That's what it looks like. We also offer for those who are not full time in the business 7% retirement benefits. Yeah. So you can live out your life as you may desire. Maybe you want to start another business. Maybe you want to kind of downsize yourself out of real estate. Maybe you want to travel the world. Hey, the guy in the boat, I like that idea. Maybe it's just time for you to make a transition. Maybe it's time to start a family. Maybe it's time to get married. Maybe you have a parent who's aging out, and you need to be there for them. And you're still able to receive income from the real estate company that you're a part of. That is impressive. That's impressive. But the most special part about all of this, and we're going to talk about where that residual income comes from, guys. Those sponsoring bonuses is what they are. But the 5% beneficiary benefits. See, each associate, as they join Exit Realty Corp International, they name a beneficiary, that person they want to make sure is taken care of should something happen to them. It's like an insurance plan to an extent. You can leave money to an estate, you can leave it to a spouse, you can leave it for your children, and it's a 5% benefit to your beneficiaries at that point in time. That's impressive. What other company thought to do this for their associates, to provide them a means to have revenue, income now that they can invest, to plan to continue to let that income come to them when they're not producing and they're otherwise retired or otherwise, changing or having life shifts. But then most importantly, to make sure that there's a revenue stream that exists for their children, their family, after they've gone on. I've personally had agents in our office who joined us and became pregnant and received residual income while they were pregnant, which helped them to get through that particular shift in life, so then they could focus on getting back to work after they got situated with having a new baby at home. That's impressive. So that is an opportunity that Exit Realty Corp has designed for our associates. So if you want to know more, guys, I'm going to challenge you to text 4MM to 85377, 4MM to 85377, and take a look at that video to get a full, more comprehensive understanding of the exit formula, what residual income can do for you, how it works. So let's answer this question. Everybody got the whiff from what's in it for me. All right. So what is in this for you? For the agent, if you sponsor an agent, and every agent that joins our company is invited in by another agent, we refer to that process as sponsoring. That agent has a vested interest in the success of this new agent that joins our company. Now, the first thing I want you all to understand is that the sponsoring bonus is not paid by the agent. It's paid by Exit Realty Corp International. The brokerage sends a percentage of any sales or sales as they are processed by the associate to Exit Corp International. Exit Realty then in turn sends what is the equivalent of 10% of commission back to the agent that sponsored the agent and that did the sale. So if Mary introduces John to Exit Realty, John does a sale that has a $15,000 commission, then in turn, John, when his sale closes, a percentage, the company's percentage of that sale is a portion is sent to corporate. They in turn send Mary a check that is equivalent to $1,500. Imagine that. So you're capped, or we're capped at $10,000 per associate per year. So John, as he gets to or grosses up to $100,000 in gross commissions for a year, Mary will receive the equivalent of $10,000. Well, see, the neat thing is that Mary can go get George. She can go get Sarah. She also can get Annie and also receive bonuses for each of them as well, up to $10,000 per agent per year that she brings in. So now you see that this amplifies. You introduce 10 agents who produce at a gross volume, sales volume that nets a commission or grosses a commission of $100,000 or more. 10 agents a year, that is $100,000 per year that you as an associate can receive. Now, imagine your sales being the same because most agents produce at a level that is equivalent to those that they attract. So if you're doing $100,000 a year and all these other 10 associates are doing $100,000 per year, what this does is sets you up so that you now are not only grossing your commission, but you're also getting the bonuses. So now you're making substantially more than 100% of your commission. Technically, you're almost making 200%. So what's in it for you? As the new recruits sales increases, the sponsoring bonuses increase. Exit provides unlimited sponsoring across North America, guys. We're international. We're in Canada and in the US. So if you know a friend, family member in New York, California, maybe you know someone in Ontario, you can introduce them to the exit broker there and you'll receive the sponsoring bonus for them. Residuals are received by the sponsor for as long as the people they sponsor stay with exit and close transactions. And as long as you, as an agent, as an associate, stay with Exit Realty, those bonuses continue to come to you. Sponsoring provides a strong third stream of income for our agents. Again, we have associates within our office who have done several $100,000 of residual income, and you could be the next one. For the broker, it creates a mechanism, an ethics mechanism, since agents must be licensed with an exit brokerage to receive the bonuses. It creates retention for us. It helps us to grow our company because our agents are vested in the success of those around them. For everyone, it creates a culture of help where we all help one another, where one is for all. That is what's in this for you. To date, we paid out over $500 million in single level residuals. Isn't that impressive? What could you do? As our question is all the time, what could you do with that? What could you do with an extra $1 million over the next 10 years or more than that? I'm familiar with, know some associates in other parts of the country that are receiving over $200,000 per year in residual income. But the key to all of this isn't just the residual. The key is that you're a part of a company that gives you the tools, technology, the resources, the training, the assistance, the commitment to help you grow your business. But on top of that, gives you the opportunity to make more money on top of that so that you can have a better life. You can have the life that you envisioned, that you dreamed of. That is what sets Exit Realty apart. Sponsoring bonuses are paid electronically, direct deposit directly into your account or wherever else you want them to go. That is awesome. You get a little text message that says, bonus received, this transaction. I know an agent personally who gets several of those a month, typically earning anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 per month in residual income. So, there's a video here about, what's in a name. And
I'd like to talk to you about the exit name. So many people think it's unusual for a real estate company to have exit as a name, but I want you to think about it from a marketing perspective. Exit is the most widely used word in the world. Think about it from real estate. Everyone is looking for an exit strategy. List today, move tomorrow. There are more exit signs out there On the highways, you have to exit to get off the highway. You have to exit to get out of a building. You have to exit to get off your computer. The name is so widely used that everybody recognizes it. But from a marketing perspective, think about the fact that what would you have said 20 years ago if somebody said, I want you to invest in Yahoo or Google, right? Everyone thought they were crazy names. There are more than 250,000 names that get branded every single year in North America. And if you just fit in, that's all that's going to happen to your company. This was so well thought out, not only the exit name, but teal, favorite color of Generation X and baby boomers, who's buying and selling real estate. A simple name that you can remember. People driving down the highway, driving down a street where there are listings, actually drive by, and even if it's another listing, oftentimes call us because it's the name they remember. What are you going to be remembered for? I dare you not to notice the exit signs.
So, what's in the name, guys? Well, exit. Um, it is recognized by everybody. You think about it as you travel on the highway, you hear exit or see exit. You think about where you're getting off. You think about it when you walk out of a building because you're looking at the exit. So as you think about what's in a name, I want you to remember this. I want you to remember, this is something, people, we try to we try to get people to understand that we remember it, certain things. And in turn, it is easy for us to remember exit. One of our running jokes is, try not to notice the exit signs. So why exit? Exit Realty is an infinite company seeking infinite human development against a very competitive and finite environment. Tell me about now who you just saw. We have have had conversations, and we she has this term that she uses, human becoming. See, most times we refer to ourselves as human beings, or humans being. Well, shouldn't you be coming? Shouldn't you be developing? Shouldn't you be growing? Shouldn't you be enhancing your life? So what are you becoming? That is why Exit Realty has such a potential position to be poised for such growth and acceleration. We understand human potential. We embrace it. We encourage it. We want our humans to become all that they can be. We want our humans to exit the status quo and to be the best versions of themselves. That's why you should look and seek to be a part of Exit Realty. That's why I sought to be a part of Exit Realty. Again, an infinite company seeking infinite human development against a very competitive and finite environment. So, why exit? Because we help you. So, guys, thank you so much for being a part of this presentation today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing my exit experience. I'm going to ask you to please reach out with any questions. You can reach me by texting Corwin. That is CORWYN to 85377. That is where you can get our contact information, or call our office 843 619 3005. Again, 843 619 3005, and ask, what can Exit do for you? I thank you. I appreciate you. Most importantly, as I always say to all of our audience and all of our listeners, guys, I love you. Y'all make today amazing.